This is baby podcast.
No, it's not.
Then what is it? It is baby podcast because Ash is here.
Yeah.
Baby,
Yeah.
welcome to Rock Eaters Anonymous.
That wasn't even a joke.
It was because you eat rocks.
It actually was officially a joke.
Three, 2, 1.
What happened after June 4th, 1989?
Okay.
I called Ian baby
Harrison.
and he broke up with me.
Harrison, tell me when you're ready to record so we can actually start.
Alright, hold on. Hey, can you guys shut up? I'm trying to fucking record a podcast!
You sound like Carl.
Your family's gonna bully you so much. Also, you need to turn off your vibrator so that it doesn't show up on the mic.
What the?
Wait, you guys can hear that?
No, Harrison.
I can't turn it
okay.
off.
I put mine on silent mode. My vibrator.
Wait, I'm just gonna turn my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave everyone on read.
This is why my relationships last no longer than a month. Alright, I think it's
Alright,
wide enough
so
now.
who's doing the intro?
I can.
Okay, me or you?
Wait, we're doing an intro.
I guess so.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to the 2:30 a.m. podcast.
No, that's bad.
What are you gonna give me? Will you just do it, baby?
Harrison, who is cracking their spinal cord in your background?
It's my chair. It's my chair.
Stop cracking your chair's spinal cord. We can get Harrison to stop just having eldritch horrors appear in his background.
Okay, first of all, his name is Haven.
All right. Okay, I'm recording an intro in 3, 2, 1. This is a podcast we made. We have Timothy here. He's part of the podcast.
Well, you should have just cut it at this is a podcast being made. Just end it there.
That's the only video we post. It's just that entire.
This is a podcast we made.
Alright. This is.
Anyway, we got Timothy. He's short.
And also dumb. It wasn't funny, I don't know.
Why are you guys just dying? Because he said I was short. He said I was short and dumb. That really hurts my feelings.
We got Harrison. He's the only one with a girlfriend, so he's automatically the ringleader.
Yeah, and I got a 3-inch long penis.
Nice. I'm still collecting. Alright.
Collecting what?
3-inch long penises.
He is like, what are you collecting there?
So anyway, guys, I'm still collecting.
Alright, and then I'm here. I'm the cool one.
Wolfie, you didn't hear my joke yet, but is your mom the Geneva Conventions because I violate her every night.
Okay. Alright.
So anyway,
I think we're supposed to do talking points or something. I'm bringing one up.
So anyway,
Everyone shut up.
I said, that's not my wife, that's rice cakes.
Okay. Everyone shut up, I'm talking. PragerU, the weird and wacky world of propaganda. Let's talk about that.
What does that mean?
Dude, I was watching PragerU YouTube poops, right? They're pretty funny. And it's just making Dennis Prager talk about CBT and stuff. And I was like, alright. I was like, alright, I
Let's talk
wanna...
about it.
Okay, I was like, alright, I wanna make one of these, so I'm gonna do it. And so I started watching their videos to look for clips, and their videos are just the same thing as the YouTube poops. I don't get it.
The YouTube poops are just full unedited PragerU videos.
Dude, there's literally an entire video where they just defend their reasoning that the entire U.S. military should get the Nobel Peace Prize every year.
Every single year?
Yep, every year. It just goes to the
Yeah.
entire branch of the government called the U.S. military. That's like
Why
a
don't they just-
legitimate video they made.
Why don't they just give it to every cop in the entire world?
Please.
Did you
Dude,
say cop or cock?
both.
Yes.
Yeah,
Every cop
baby.
cock.
Alright. So yeah, what are you guys' experiences with just weird shit they've done?
November.
We're talking
Let's talk about how
crazy
weak ass
you.
fucking Ash and Timothy failed within the first fucking days of it.
I didn't. I'm not participating this
That
year
means
anymore.
Because you're a weak beta male, bruh. I'm 15 days in.
Beta male.
Yeah, you guys are fucking beta males.
Alright, this talking point
I'm
didn't work,
15
but
and
we
I
had a
only dreamt
conversation
about
about it.
fucking an old guy once.
Okay,
That's what I call
Ash,
success.
You didn't hear Harrison's dream? He had a wet dream 2 weeks in. When that
It wasn't wet. It wasn't a wet dream. I was edging. I was on the verge of a wet dream.
Count.
I woke up just in time.
Yeah.
I promise.
I promise, bro.
Harrison, you need to
So
describe
anyway,
the
I was.
dream.
Harrison,
Okay,
Harrison,
so wait, let me talk. So there was this 75-year-old man, right? And his urethra was flexible like a pussy, so I was pulling that shit.
Cut out, by the way.
Going down on that fucking urethra. And well, it started with me fucking him in the ass, you know. But then,
Just, you
it
know,
kinda
you know,
escalated.
stuff.
Shoot you.
And I woke up fucking rock hard. I was about to fucking come. Started, slapping my penis. I would have came
Yeah, dude, sounding is
easily. So anyway, sounding. Let's continue our previous discussion from before the podcast.
Okay, guys, do you think
about
Dennis Fraser
sounding.
would be a CBT kind of guy or a sounding kind of guy? To bring it back
Sounding
to
Sounding.
for sure.
Definitely sounding.
Sounding
He
for sure.
definitely sticks like miniature
For anyone who
He
doesn't-
sticks copies of the Declaration of Independence up his urethra.
For anyone
Wait,
who
you
doesn't
guys
know what
don't have
sounding is, it's
Declaration of
sticking.
Independence is posted on
Correct.
your walls.
My wallpaper is the Declaration of Independence.
My
In point 1,000 font.
1,000 font. No font size, a lot.
A lot.
They wrote it really big.
Dude, okay.
It's just spray painted on your wall.
My wallpaper would be the Declaration of Independence, but I lost I didn't have enough space after the people.
On my wall.
Oh, guys, I just got the best notification on my phone.
What?
So there's
Yeah,
this guy that
like,
makes
right.
okay, hear me out. It's JoJo, but it's funny. He makes videos where he just erases JoJo characters' upper half. He brings together their head and their shoes, and so it's just a head with shoes on. And so this guy had a vote on YouTube, right? And the vote was about whether there's a character called Kakyoin. And it was a vote whether to call him Crocyoin or Clogyoin. And everyone
Crocyoin.
voted Crocyoin, yeah. But he released a video and it was Clogyoin. And everyone was really confused. And it turns out that Clogyoin was the bad ending, and then he just released the true ending, which is Crocyoin. So I'm very glad about that.
You're really deep into the lore of a guy
You
who
really
photoshopped
sound
that
like a
JoJo
nerd.
character. Yeah.
Well, he also has the Penguins of Madagascar style, where it's like really serious ear rape.
You mean from the Penguins of Madagascar obtained the N-word pass?
Yeah,
That classic
yeah.
video?
Okay, all of us are from the U.S. except for Ash. He's from fucking Texas.
Dumb Texas rock eating baby.
Guys, did you know there are 4 countries in the
Stupid.
United
Wait, guys, we
States?
should make a section where Ash tells us about his favorite rocks for the day.
We should make a section where it's just called Texas, and it's Ash describing his favorite kinds of oatmeal and why he likes
Rock
inserting different
Can you
breed
make
of
oatmeal out of
into his
rocks?
urethra.
Please help me. Urgent. Wait, this is not Google text-to-speech. Sorry, guys.
How do you get oatmeal out of your urethra?
You
How
don't.
to remove entire
It lives
leg
there
from
now.
urethra. Urgent, please help soon, Google.
Alright, guys, should we do like another talking point or something?
Sure.
Ash, do you want to talk about the talking point you posted in the Discord channel just labeled mom?
Oh shit.
Yeah, not really.
Wait, what's the talking point? You cut out. Mom. No.
No.
Or no, we
Do
can
it.
talk about the Chinese, the China plague, the plague that started in China.
Wait, so your
It's
mom
the
is a
China
plague
plague.
after all?
Yeah.
You mean the bubonic plague?
Yes, I mean the.
It's worse than that, I think.
Yeah, that started in China again.
China.
I thought that happened in Mongolia after some people ate a dead rat off the ground in the
What
middle
we
of a
do
forest.
here is go back.
No, like some tourists like ate a rat off the forest floor in Mongolia.
They must have
And
been
then
so
they got-
high.
They got the black death.
Dude, those tourists
That
must have been
sounds
so
like-
high.
I think they were just
Fuck.
like ultra hippies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they were very high.
Come.
Well, it's like a tradition in
So
Mongolia
I
to
started
eat
eating.
a dead rat off the floor.
I
don't
don't
get
think that's true, Timothy.
Yo, I'm moving to Mongolia. Holy shit.
Be right back, guys. Gotta go to Mongolia.
Guys,
My
I'm
mom.
going there for a business trip.
yeah, guys, I only
Yeah.
go to Taiwan to see the pretty landscapes.
Oh man.
Just the
I've
pretty
seen
landscapes
so
and
many
also the
dead rats.
prostitutes.
No.
That's also what.
Mm-hmm,
Russia.
Dude.
Mostly the pretty landscapes, barely anything about the prostitutes.
If you think about it, the entire world is your prostitute if you're rich enough.
That doesn't. Please
Wow.
elaborate. Please elaborate.
Okay,
on
so
what
you know how like when you're poor you can't afford to travel anywhere and you're just stuck where you're born, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're rich you can go anywhere and do anything you want on this earth's like dirty outer crust.
Dirty,
And if you
rotten
own
outer
if
crust.
you own an oil company you can even penetrate it. Like think
I
about
wish
it.
I could penetrate the Earth's crust.
Like if you pay enough you
Guys,
can
I
just
took
penetrate the
roasted
The
earth.
Earth's
corn dog
tight little
bite the
crust.
other day.
I hate myself for speaking that sentence out loud with my mouth full, with words that came out of my mouth.
I'm telling your mom.
Really
I'm telling your mom you
So your
said
mouth
that.
shut.
The air that just blew through my vocal cords disgusts me. I genuinely feel like a terrible person after saying I wanted to penetrate the Earth's tight little crust.
Oni-chan, stop! I can only take so much fracking. Ooh.
The entire crust of the earth peels off.
That's
I frack
dude.
the Earth's
Global
tight
warming
little
is
crust
just the
anyway,
Earth doing
bro.
an Ahegao face and blushing.
Why do you say these things? Wait, Wolfie, when you say these things, you think about what you're saying before
Nope.
you come out of your mouth?
No.
Or did
Who
it just
does?
spew
We have a
out of your
little
mouth?
voice in our head telling us to do it.
Timothy
hot
doesn't though.
garbage.
Timothy cannot hear words in his head. He is a little
Yeah, he just
word
absorbs
absorption
it.
baby.
No,
He just
okay,
fucking
Ash,
absorbs it.
when you read, do you read words or do you read, like, thoughts?
What? That's the worst way you could possibly have put it, Timothy.
Like, do you read, when you read, do you sound the words out in your head and, like, hear the words
I don't sound
from
them
your
out.
inner monologue?
Sure, I
No.
sound it, baby.
I don't sound the words out in my head. I instantly recognize the entire word.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I
like-
mean, like, say them in your head. Like, your inner monologue speaks them out loud.
No, I think in numbers.
Mostly 69. Not gonna lie, bro.
I think in
Guys,
two
so-
num. Dude, someone should invent
69
binary, but
and 80085.
someone
baby.
should reinvent binary, but instead of binary is 69 and 420.
That would be
Yeah.
funny.
That would be very funny, bro.
So I was driving to school this morning,
Mhm.
and we have to drive by a Chili's, but it's like kind of like.
Why are you laughing at that?
Because I've told him this story before.
I just remembered how intimidating the image of a chili sitting on an overhang is.
Like it's about to drop a freaking iron elbow on you.
It's just
So,
sitting there
There's
menacingly.
like a Chili's. The road goes like on a downward slope, and there's a Chili's just kind of chilling, about 20 feet off the ground.
Hovering ominously.
No, I realize I'm not describing this right, but bear with me, please. And there's like a wall connecting it to the ground. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, on that wall there was just a giant hammer and sickle, and it was hilarious.
Communism.
Pretty funny.
Wait,
And that's the end of the joke.
it's not. But that's not a joke. It's just you telling a story
Timothy,
about
keep
that
in mind
time
he also eats rocks for a living.
Oh, you're right. You're right. My bad. Stupid rock eating baby boy. Rock eating baby.
Timothy, you're short, huh?
Okay, what's
yeah,
another
Timothy,
talking
fucking
point,
short
Ash?
Ash,
Ash.
he's
Ash.
left. He's too busy eating rocks.
Ash just crammed too many rocks into his stupid little gullet to be able to speak like a normal human.
Oh, that reminds me of a really weird video I watched.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, edit
Ash,
that
you-
whole chunk out.
Yeah,
Chunk error.
I'm
So guys,
scared.
what did you just send?
Uh-oh, scared. Fearful.
That's not fun.
Damn. Someone really lost their nene privileges.
Okay, I have to. Okay, I'm editing that entire chunk out. Ash.
Anyway, in 6th grade, I wrote this message on a piece of paper and I put it in my jacket, and I was like, in 8th grade, I'm gonna find this paper. So, in 8th grade, I went back to the jacket, and I opened up the jacket pocket. It just wasn't there.
But it was stolen by August, probably.
Probably, yeah.
I'd
But
cry.
at the time,
Did it include butter? That's very important.
Did you
We're
open
not
up the pocket of the
butter
jacket?
Just find 3 sticks of butter.
No,
You
just
need to
loose
stop.
melted butter.
How do I buy a child?
Walmart.
Walmart child.
Your
I know
plan is to
child of
cut
mine
out
is-
large chunks.
No child of mine is coming from Walmart. I buy my children from Target like a real man.
Walmart brand child.
Dude, I
Official
only buy my child from the finest child factories. And you can
Victories.
factories.
I get my child from Burger King, dude.
Harrison gets
Did you
his
say
child.
Burger King?
Burger King Happy Meal child.
Burger
Burger King Happy Meal.
Okay, guys, real talk. McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King.
Burger King.
Wait,
Burger
wait,
King.
wait, wait.
Burger
They got
King.
new
General?
crispy pretzel chicken
In
fries.
general or for burgers?
In general.
I might have to give it to the McDonald's.
Timothy, I'm surprised
Hear me,
you don't
hear
live
me
in
out, hear me
Texas
out.
because you're just gonna eat rocks there.
hear me
Well,
out.
What?
Yeah,
think about
their
it.
burgers are dog shit. But their
no.
nuggets are delicious.
McDonald's
Well, you're
nuggets
talking
are
about
if
McDonald's.
somebody made bile into a edible food.
McDonald's
Yeah,
chicken nuggets are the most vile.
They're just
conceptions by
blandness
man.
into a
Like,
nugget.
Let alone
Well,
the
guys.
genocide.
Nobody cares about the genocide for us. Shut up.
The real
Hear me out.
problem of our days is McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Burger King is better. You know, I'll tell you why. Wow!
I know. Okay. Is it just me, or did Burger King used to have really, really good fries, like super delicious, amazing fries?
McDonald's
I've never
fries
had
are the
Burger King.
taste of
Yeah, and then
sadness.
they switched them. And then they switched.
No, they
the
just
fries.
stopped putting salt on their fries.
Yeah, you just need to just
Wait,
okay.
Burger King or McDonald's?
McDonald's fries are just sadness now.
Very good.
McDonald's fries on a good day are like really, really good.
Okay, so wait, guys.
40 minutes! Michelle's gonna be home by the time this ends.
We haven't even been recording for half of
We've been recording for 26
Dumb.
minutes and 37 seconds.
Damn.
You really need to learn how to count, you dumb moron.
Okay, anyway.
Dumb idiot baby.
No.
Okay. Let's see.
Screw art school, I'm gonna invade Poland!
Okay, guys. On the note of fries, do you guys like your fries fresh, midterm, or soggy?
Yeah, I like my fries midterm.
Yeah.
I
I
kind
like
of
soggy.
I kind of like me them soggy fries.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo,
Here's-
Timothy!
Soggy fries depends on your depression level. If you are like happy, then midterm fries are the best. But if you're sad, dude, soggy fries taste like the cock of Danny DeVito when you're sad. They're epic.
I'm happy, but I
You
still
could-
like
You
fucking...
guys make me vomit.
Yeah, I'm happy, but I like soggy fries.
What?
Why?
Are you really happy? Are you really happy? happy with your
Tried.
life?
Dude,
Right.
that why do we need to
fair
hire
enough.
why do we need to hire
Fairly.
psychiatrists where we can just see what type of fries people like?
What if I like fresh fries?
Are you
Well,
If you
actually,
like
that
fresh
would be a
fries, your
cereal.
mouth has
very satisfied with try fresh potato. Yum.
if you like fresh fries, your mouth is either just made of callus or you are a masochist. They are
that's
too
I
hot.
think you have the worst taste of any human being
Ash,
I've
just
ever
saw what
met.
he said.
No, Ash, I'm
See-
talking about like fries that they have to make a new batch for, so you have to wait longer. They're like way too hot to eat.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like potato wedges, like homemade fries.
No, I'm just talking about like how late you like to have like. Would you rather get a fresh batch made at the McDonald's, or would you rather get like a batch that's been sitting around for like 10 minutes, or would you rather buy it, take it home, and then eat it?
Home.
So you like soggy fries then?
They're
Yeah.
not soggy. That is the
No.
worst way to describe it.
They're cold and
Literally.
soggy.
That, like, it's
Okay.
arranged on your
Erectile
Fine.
dysfunction fries.
Okay, flaccid fries.
Okay,
Yo,
okay,
you
here's the
fucking
thing
with
though.
a flaccid
If you're eating your
fry.
fries flaccid, then you have to eat at least 6 at once.
Is this what we're gonna call soggy
Wolfie,
fries
you
now?
you
We're just
you
gonna call
shove
them
so much
flaccid.
food into your gullet.
I'm a one fry at a time kind of guy.
Timothy,
Yeah.
We're not even high, by the
Timothy, you
way.
have so much OCD that you just take like 10 minutes to peel a clementine.
Okay,
It takes
first
10
of all,
minutes to pee.
you're probably right.
Guys, I forgot what a clementine was for a second.
It's
It
just
wasn't
a
that-
smaller orange.
I know what.
No, it's a smaller orange that is either the heavenly fruit of the gods or just water.
Vomit fruit, like
Okay, yeah, sometimes clementines can be the fucking best thing, and sometimes they can be the fucking worst thing. It's like chewing on.
Sometimes they
Human
somehow
children's
manage to be both
testicles.
only water and taste dry at the same time.
No,
It-
taste,
yeah.
no.
That's pretty accurate. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wolfie, you singed your taste buds off as a small child.
Timothy,
licking
or
the
Ash,
dirt beneath
you
your
cinched your
feet.
taste buds off as a small child when you ate your first rocket and it was out in the sun for too long because the
Right.
Texas
You-
sun is too hot.
when you caught diabetes.
There's only two countries, Texas and country.
Oh, you want to know
Ash, I
another
don't know-
thing?
What?
I'm trying to remember exactly what they said. Pretty sure you said something really dumb that I'm remembering. Oh no, it was a pretty sure you YTP. Never mind. I can still say it though.
What?
There are two races: decent people and gamers.
No! Okay,
It's because
there's
gamers
real-
are exceptionally good people.
Yeah.
Okay, there's only two real fucking races, let's be honest. There's only two. There's Amish people and the rest of us.
So I was in my algebra class this morning, and the teacher likes to write like a quote on the board, and they're usually really dumb. So he wrote like something really cringy, like there are only two types of people in this world: people who understand binary and people who don't.
That's funny in the right context.
Yeah, but you have to write
But-
the second line in binary.
But the trick is that the 2 was written in binary, so it was like 1-0. It was really cringe.
Imagine not have. Imagine.
The class isn't even about binary. It's algebra.
Imagine not knowing binary. You'd have to be
Imagine
complete
thinking your
another
class
nerd.
hasn't heard that joke like 1,004 times.
Okay, you want to know the most overused version of that joke?
What?
There are two types of people in the world: those who can extrapolate from incomplete data.
What the fuck?
Wait, guys, I don't understand.
You guys are
Someone-
idiots.
Someone please.
You guys are-
Anybody.
You're the actual buffoons.
You are whoosh, nor me.
I will. That's it, Wolfie. I'm gonna R-whoosh you.
No.
You better step the fuck back or I'm gonna R-wash you. And your
I'm gonna leave my
entire
cursor
family.
on your face in Discord if you do, and it'll be there the whole podcast.
Timothy, you remember we were in like the call like 30 minutes before it started, and I
Uh-huh.
was like in desperate need of oxygen because I was laughing too hard at this app I found It was like Armenian Simulator or something.
Moscow Life Simulator.
Yeah, Moscow.
Oh, yeah, that.
Simulator.
Imagine not knowing Moscow Life Simulator.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, I need you guys to confirm something. I'm doing an experiment to see if light makes sound. I'm gonna put my flashlight right next to the camera. I need you guys to tell me if you can hear anything. Ready?
Guys, wait, does light make sound?
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, I can definitely hear it.
Epic.
No.
Heard it, bro.
Timothy
can't
just
hear the
edited
sound of
screaming.
Photons.
Wait a minute, do I smell photons, bro?
You know when you like get in the car on a hot. Wait, you guys don't understand. Your whole country is ice.
No, Ash,
we've
I go
made
to-
it to 100 degrees before.
Ash, I go to Texas in the summer. I know what you mean.
I was
We
gonna
make
say,
it
when
to
you get-
100,
when
like,
you get in
once
the
a
car
year.
On a hot summer day and you turn on the air conditioning and it just blows dust into your nostrils.
Ash, I don't
I-
think dust is air.
No.
No, dust is only
I
in
said
Texas.
blows dust into your nostrils, not air.
Ash, you breathe dust. All the
I
time.
know.
I honestly think you're just a brain dead ape.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Did I tell you the story about all my life?
What?
Did I tell you, my entire existence?
About
Did
the
it-
Geneva Convention.
Okay, Wolfie.
Uh-huh.
So you're always complaining about college, whatever that is.
Uh-huh.
Quote MLA formatting.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Actually, I think I'm more complaining about APA formatting. I just get the two mixed up. MLA formatting
so you're
is
just
just
dumb.
like, okay, so
Yeah, I know
all
what MLA
formatting is dumb.
I was just like prompting you to describe it, but then you had to ruin it with your APA formatting.
APA is the worst, dude. APA is literally designed to just cease creativity. That wasn't funny.
It was.
Oh, the thing Harrison posted. Oh wait,
The
guys,
other
guys.
reason needs death.
Should we just rip off every podcast we know and do a Yahoo Answers segment?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna look up Yahoo Answers.
Guys, I have a Yahoo answer that I found in
question.
the wild.
Okay.
Okay, guys, here's the Yahoo answer I found. I'm gonna read it out loud.
Wait, one second.
Can a girl get
one
Can a
second.
girl get pregnant if a guy has no clothes on?
No. All right. So I was looking for Yahoo Answers and I just typed in cum, and the second answer is what does seaman cum in brackets taste like? They said seaman. Seaman.
Alright, no, let's answer Timothy's one. Let's answer Timothy's.
Ash, why are you muted?
So I have,
I'm muted because my brother was making noise for a second.
I have an
Please,
answer to
goodness,
Timothy's.
Stop, I don't care.
Okay, so everybody here knows that you can't get a girl pregnant unless you kiss them. So this guy
And
is
hold
asking
hands.
the wrong. Yeah, and hold hands. So this guy is asking the wrong question here. Did they kiss and hold hands? I think they're okay as long as they didn't kiss and hold hands.
I think they did.
Penises and vaginas have nothing to do with it.
Okay,
Yeah, they're
guys.
just different. They're just quirky ways to pee.
Okay, guys. I have another. I'm not reading entire questions because they usually actually make sense. I'm just reading titles, and this title stuck out to me. Was it my cum, or his?
Guys, help.
It's a mystery.
Guys, Fortnite is so good. Why didn't they make a Fortnite 2?
They did, you moron.
Okay, guys.
It's Google Docs.
Okay, I found another Yahoo Answers question. Mario versus Luigi Mario exclamation point X like 50.
Yeah.
Mario.
Mario or Luigi?
Okay.
Question
The
mark
Pokemon
smiley
Sword and
face
Shield
question
came
mark.
out today. And I know no one else cares, but that's like actually kind of chilling. So me and my brother, we went out after school. You know, Sirius is like 8.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. we went out after school and bought it, and it's pretty fun so far. I like it.
All right, cool.
What? Pokemon Sword and Shield?
Yeah.
Don't you
Tell
mean
us about it.
Pokemon Vibe and Pokemon Check?
You ever just ignore homework and decide what crush you want to be your pillow tonight.
Shrek.
Okay, guys. So, what are your opinions on frozen foods? Like on the real,
Like,
It's really
what
good
kind of frozen
late
I
at
love
night.
it 'cause it's
like
cheap.
just say frozen pizza.
It's really
Yeah,
good
of
late at
course.
night.
Yum.
Like, it's not really good if you're making it at like 3 p.m. But if it's like 2:30 a.m., haha, podcast name funny.
Stop!
If it's like 2:30 a.m. and you just need that, juicy pizza.
I need dopamine from pizza.
You just pop
Pizza
one in the oven.
dopamine, please.
Okay, guys. It's time for a new section where we search up names on Urban Dictionary and read the definitions. Whose name is going
Wolfie,
first?
you can't just say it's time for a new segment.
I can and I am.
Alright.
Watch
hold
it,
on,
I'm
let me
doing
just
it right
pull up
now.
Urban Dictionary.
Okay, guys, time for a new segment called Wolfie Shuts Up Finally.
Okay. Okay.
Ash, where are your segments?
Just took me right to
I just
fucking
did
big.
one.
Okay, I just searched. Okay, I'm searching Ashley, and I'm reading it.
It's about
Ashley
someone who
is a
died.
very intelligent Okay, never mind. This one doesn't work. He doesn't eat rocks. I'm just gonna
Eat
make a
rock,
new
eat
definition.
rock, eat rock.
That was one. It wasn't even funny. You got the dumb copy paste idea from a BFDIA episode.
Well, it's true, Ash, because you swallow rock. God, you're so funny.
Okay, guys, I'm posting a new word to Urban Dictionary. It's gonna get like not approved, but it's Ashley. The definition is he eats rocks, and using it as a sentence is just Ashley. Period.
That's not funny. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Pikachu picture on
Uh,
that.
Well, you know, Harrison got a couple words accepted in Urban Dictionary.
I
One
got
of them
some
was the
accepted.
theory of consent.
I got okay. My favorite one that
It's
I've
up
gotten
for
accepted
votes.
is the Michigan handshake.
Did you just say Mitch?
Yeah, that was good.
Michigan.
I like the
Wolfie,
Michigan.
stop silence with your
You
Michigan
need to-
nonsense.
But I'm not telling the story behind the Michigan handshake.
I am.
PSA.
God damn it.
Take a shower before coming to midnight releases and other local events. As I stand here in line waiting for the clock to strike 12, I am trapped in 39th spot in the line with a right perpetrating smell of a gamer invading my nostrils. Take a shower, you filthy Mongols.
Okay.
You
I
are
mean-
an embarrassment to the community, and I'm hesitant to call you my people now. From r/Pokemon.
I mean,
Okay.
he's not wrong.
Okay. Anyway, I'm telling the story of the Michigan handshake.
God damn it,
Basically,
now my girlfriend can't see this podcast.
she's not from Michigan, is she?
No.
Epic.
The Navy SEAL podcast, but it's in tragic Roman.
Okay, movie, you go.
Okay, so basically, Harrison is long distance dating someone, and it's weird. But before they were like actually like dating, we were making jokes about them dating, and we thought she lived in Michigan, which she doesn't. So we made up the Michigan handshake, which is an amazing word that we made up, and I'm just gonna read the Urban Dictionary definition of it.
It's not a word, it's a phrase, first of all, you nincompoop.
You incomprehensible fool.
I
Like,
can't.
your
My
ideas
brain-
don't
Okay.
flow in mine.
Michigan handshake. Top This has 4 likes. It
Yeah,
got
mine
more
does
since the
too.
last time.
Theory of consent has that many too.
A Michigan handshake is when 2 men and 1 woman are having a threesome, and one guy reaches up the girl's ass, and the other reaches down the throat, and then both their hands meet in the stomach and shake hands. So yeah.
You know what a Florida handshake is, though?
Yep, I made that up too.
Yeah,
we
I'll be
have-
done in 1 sec.
So then we found out what state she
Okay.
actually lived in, and we made that the same
It
thing.
doesn't
but
matter.
we send topics to each other sometimes.
But tomorrow's
So like,
Saturday.
it's the same thing but with beat. So like, you stick your foot up a girl's ass.
Okay, guys,
and
it's
the other person sticks their foot up down
I
her
actually
throat and
didn't
you
even
shake
read
feet.
this copy pasta. The title
Okay.
is just hilarious.
okay. Time for what's Harrison thinking about. Harrison, what are you thinking about?
Come.
Murder.
Alright, cool. That's the end of the section. Okay, Ash, what other talking
Told you.
points do we have?
I'm not a furry. I was watching a Twitch stream on gameplay of Sword and Shield, and this guy is telling me I'm a furry because of the fact I like Score Bunny. He first said liking Score Bunny makes me a furry, and then I acted like Score Bunny fan and disagreed, and then he says, "Go to go get a shower, you furry," and kept say, "Uh-oh, stinky." Why? At this point, get help.
Alright, guys.
Guys, we should have a section called Battle of the Bulge where we all just take out our dicks and measure them.
I would win every time. It wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, that's what I was
3 inches
thinking.
is my cap. You guys don't stand a fucking chance.
Yeah, Harrison, I've collected so many inches by now.
I collect inches.
Lying.
I collect inches like I collect yo girls' money because I am a pimp.
My girl makes a lot more money than I do. She's a blue job.
Ha, noob.
I have one, but I never get paid for it.
Harrison, you're just child labor.
I mean, it's true.
I mean, I'm trying to get. They abuse me.
Yes. Oh yeah, should we talk about times our parents were boomer? I have a story about today.
Alright, me
Me
too.
every day of my life.
Okay, should I tell my story?
Yeah.
Alright, my story is, okay, so earlier, our basement is like a big mess because none of my family ever bothers to put stuff away in the basement, so it all kind of just piles up, you know? So my mom wanted to clean out the basement, and we were doing that. I was helping her with it because I'm a good human being. But anyway, I was helping her clear out the basement, and she started, like, we have, like, these huge boxes underneath the table I made and put in the basement because I wanted to have a table in the basement. And we just can't move the table because of them because they, like, stop it from moving, basically. So there are these huge boxes, and they've been there for, like, I think 2 years now. And I'm like, hey, Mom, when are you going to deal with those boxes? Because I know you want to deal with them. And she's like, I would deal with them, but every time I get around to it, the basement's always messy. And I don't understand why she can't just deal with the boxes while the basement has a little bit of mess in it, and then clean the basement a different time. Like, she is incapable of doing any cleaning if there is any easier cleaning to be done. And it is so infuriating. Because she just refuses to do the bigger messes because there's other messes that she's constantly cleaning up, and she just won't, like, take the time to do the bigger ones. And it's
What is in those boxes?
dolls that she has to sort through and see if she wants to sell or not.
Dolls?
Yeah, she collected American Girl dolls when she was little, so they could be valuable. So she doesn't want to throw them away. She just wants to go through them, but she never has time because she's too busy cleaning up the rest of the basement the entire time.
An
Did I
American
ever
Girl
tell you
doll
guys
collection's
about
like
the story
$3,000,
about
bro.
How once I drank a whole gallon of milk in a whole day, and I could feel my bones expand. At
Harrison,
first
you
I
don't
thought
drink
it was
milk,
probably
you drink
just
rocks.
from the milk, but my skin
Yeah.
started
So
to form
Harrison.
stretch marks, and I was visibly whiter. I didn't know what was happening, but I had an uncontrollable urge to drink more milk. I dove into the nearest gas station and literally ripped the door off its refrigerated section containing the milk. I started chugging gallon after gallon, standing right there in the store, my skin rippling at the seams. The cashier ran over to stop me, but I swatted him aside. In one clean blow, he landed across the room, shattering every body bone in his pathetic meat suit. There was nothing left of him but a puddle deprived of structure, but I never thought I had it in me to kill. But now I've ascended beyond any petty morality. As I finished my 8th gallon, it felt as though my stomach would rupture and my ribs broke out from my chest like a baby xenomorph. The end.
Alright.
Why does it end right there?
Alright, let me tell you a story about my mom being baby.
Alright.
So, this morning, okay, little context, I own chickens and they lay eggs and stuff, you know, chickens and stuff. But, anyway, I was doing my brother wanted eggs for breakfast. So he's like, Harrison, get me eggs. But I'm like, no, I'm busy. But he's like, it's your chore, you're supposed to do chickens. So get me eggs or I'll beat you to death like the nerd you are. And I'm just like, no, I'm not getting you fucking eggs, dude. I'm busy. You can go out and get your eggs yourself. So my mom comes down, she's like, dude, Harrison, you gotta go get it, the eggs. I'm doing something right now, I can't stop, okay? I can't stop, just have him go get the eggs. She's like, no, it's your chore, baby. I'm like, no, you're baby, and then I get grounded.
Alright, so...
Harrison, half of the stories you tell make it sound like you live on a farm in the middle of, like, Amish country.
There's two races,
I'm
Timothy.
not Amish, I swear.
Alright, so, here's a new section I made called Going Through Wolfie's Saved Reddit Posts. And I have a post saved that's a 2-year-old post with 5 upvotes in gold. And it's a copy pasta called Infinite Poop.
That's not funny. That one isn't funny.
Should I read it or not? It's really long.
Read it!
Don't.
Infinite poop.
Don't. It's not funny.
Infinite Poop. You sit on the toilet to poop, but the poop never stops coming out of your butt. You have to start flushing the... You have to start flushing the toilet every 2 minutes to keep up. You try to pinch your butt closed, but that makes your insides hurt. The poop accelerates. You call 911.
Guys, I thought this
The
was
paramedics
Mars
call for
Left.
doctors. The doctors call for specialists. The story trends on Twitter. You turn down talk show appearances. Your septic tank fails. People form a cult. Your toilet is finished. Volunteers arrive with buckets and shovels. You're completely used to the smell. The poop accelerates. You're moved to a stepladder with the hole on the top step. The poop accelerates. The shovelers abandon their buckets and shovel directly out the window. The poop accelerates. A candlelight vigil forms around your house. One of the workers falls over and can't free himself. The poop accelerates. A priest knocks over the stepladder and tackles you out of the window. You land in the pile. The poop accelerates. The force now propels you forwards and upwards. Vigil goers grab at your legs. The poop ignites from their candles. The Facebook Live event hits 1 million viewers. The poop accelerates. You're 30 feet into the air. The fire engulfs the vigil and your house. 60 feet. The poop accelerates. The tour underneath you is deafening. 5 million Facebook Live viewers. You try to close up shop, but your butthole disintegrated long ago. 120 feet up. Your house explodes. The poop accelerates. 1,000 feet. You are now tracked on the radar. You try to change the angle of ascent, but you should have thought of that way earlier. The poop accelerates. 4,000 feet. NORAD upgrades to DEFCON 3. Concentric circles of fire engulf your city. The poop accelerates. You have broken the sound barrier. 30,000 feet. You no longer take in enough oxygen to sustain your consciousness. 60,000 feet. CNN is reporting on all the world records that you've broken. 200,000 feet. You are no longer alive. The poop accelerates. Your body disintegrates, but your poop contrail remains. NASA can no longer track you. You break the light speed barrier, and we can no longer bear witness. The poop accelerates. Forever.